Section B. To be able to link pages on Convertri, the pages concerned need to be published. If the page is not published, it doesn't have an address that Convertri can use to form a link. So firstly, we'll publish the pages we need. Step 1. Publish your pages. Click on the About page card to enter the page builder. Then click Publish in the top toolbar. You will be asked to enter a path for your page. This will be the second part of its address after the domain, which is given in blue underneath as a reminder. This page will be your About page in Module 4, so enter a path along those lines. Then click Publish. The page is now published. You can tell if any page is published by clicking the left side of the top bar and looking at the published status. The page is now published. You can tell if any page is published by checking the left side of the top toolbar and looking at the published status. In order to link another page to the page we just published, we need to make a note of its full address. One way to do this is to click the View Page button on the top toolbar, and the published version of that page will open in a new tab. You can then simply copy the URL in your browser. Remember, your domain name will be different from the one shown here. Next, repeat this process for the Home and Books pages, making a note of each page's full address. Step 2. Setting links in menus. Almost any element on a page can be used as a link in Convertri by going through the element's general properties and adding a link into the link field. In this example, we're going to keep things simple by linking our 3 pages together via the shared menu we created in Section A. So, open any of the pages in the page builder and click on the menu in the shared header. Then open the menu's menu items section as in step 3 of Section A. Click on the arrow by Home. We want to keep the item type as a link and add the address of the home page into the link field. You'll notice that the grey Link Not Set text to the right of item 1 has been replaced with green Link Set text. Repeat these steps for items 2 and 3 to create a link to the About page. We set up the Books submenu with 2 items, one of which should be a link to the Books page. So to set this up, click on the arrow by item 3, then Add Items in submenu. Add the link to the Books page under the first item's link field. Next, republish each page as described in step 1. Step 3. Setting internal links in menus. We created a second submenu item called Buy My Books, and we want this to take customers directly to the part of the books page where they can order our book. Because this is a type of link that takes us to an element inside a page, it's called an internal link. So first we need to set up the item we want to use as our target. Open up the books page in the page editor and scroll down to the lower section of the page. Then select the Get Your Copy Now text element. Open up the Element Properties panel and select General Properties. Give the element a name that Convertri can use to target this element, such as Get Copy Now. Now scroll up and select the menu in the shared header. Navigate to Add Items in submenu. Change the item type for Buy My Books to Internal Link. Then click the arrow to see your internal link options and choose the name you set for Get Your Copy Now. Next, save your work. This page and the other pages that share this header will need to be republished for this change to take effect. You can do this now or after step 4. Step 4. Adding text hyperlinks. Any element can be used as a link by the method covered in step 3, but sometimes you want to just use a few words of text as a link, and for this you'll need to use a slightly different method. Open up the Module 4 funnel homepage in the Page Builder. Scroll down the page and add a text element with the text "Read the wonderful things said about this book in the media." We don't want to use the whole element as a link, so highlight just the words we want to use. Now, instead of choosing from the Properties panel, click on the link icon in the Quick Actions toolbar. The Hyperlink panel will open. Enter the link you want the text to direct to in the link field. In this example, let's use an address for a dummy article. Then press Save. You'll notice that the portion of text you selected is now underlined, signifying that it is a hyperlink. Republish the page and click on View Page to test out your new hyperlink. Congratulations! You have now completed Module 4. You now know everything necessary to connect your Convertri pages into a simple website. You may wish to compare your work to a completed example funnel by using the share code in the walkthrough.